We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between the Angels and the 51s. Two of the best bats in the business go at it. Next on the
Angels, left fielder Gerard Dyson.
Gerard Dyson swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And look out, as that one sails behind him. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. So one away here with the bases empty. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Bounced weakly near the plate. Throw gets him, 2 down. The first baseman, Eric Hosmer, is in. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Down the first baseline, taken in by Votto. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the. Here's Bryce Harper now. It leads.
Leading off with a 51. Right fielder.
And now some very. Early action out of there. And that misses inside, 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, number 24. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Lifted into center field. Dickerson is there, 2 gone. Now batting, Ken Griffey. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Dyson is going to have room out there as he puts. So stepping in, Evan Longoria. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Evan Longoria.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And the runner's breaking for third. And they'll play the station-to-station game here causes a foul. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And that is into right field. A base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. First delivery to him on the way. Nelson Cruz stands in as he looks at ball one here.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball.
And a little slippery back there as Mauer lets this ball get away from him. Throw won't get him. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. And knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 0-1 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mauer is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Ian Kinsler. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Making him work here as the knuckleball misses to run the count full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. In is Joey Votto now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman, Joey Votto.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now in the box, Mike Trout.
Left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Trout.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one. Wow, I want that one if I'm on the bump. But let's be real, I want all the close ones.
That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. Now a swing and a fly ball. Cruz giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 6.
Stepping into the box, Eddie Matthews. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Kinsler. And it sailed right over his head at first. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Cruz is after it. He gets there to make the catch. And standing in, Hisashi Iwakuma. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Hisashi Iwakuma.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
The left fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Gerard Dyson tries to bunt his way on here, but it's strike 1. Very weakly on the ground. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. Ready for another chance? Troy Tulowitzki, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First things first, here's a throw over. And another throw over. First pitch coming, here it is. Pitch is a cold strike, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. 0-1, here's the pitch. And the fastball is off his glove and it gets away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Tulowitzki is retired, 2 down now.
First baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Hosmer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was...
And we'll have to leave it there. Digging in, Joe Mauer. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 now to Mauer. Lifted the other way out to left center. Dyson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Stepping into the box, Louis Tiant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a swing and a chance for Longoria at third. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cruz racing back to the track. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Iwakuma gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Kinsler with the bare hand. What a play. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Evan Longoria.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. But it's 0-1. Number 7 will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in to try it again. Yasmani Grandal. A base hit in his first trip. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nelson Cruz comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Popped high in the air. Matthews is there, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Ken Griffey. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ken Griffey.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dyson's there. 1 out. In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Votto will take the turn and head for second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Striding in once again, Mike Trout. He flew out in his last at-bat. Just short, hit hard. Up with it now is Tulowitzki, and he is in there. Striding in, Eddie Matthews. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And he'll just step on first here to take the Shure out. At the plate, Troy Tulowitzki flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a liner. Second and third, 2 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Iwakuma comes set. Here it is on 2-2. And he's down. Stepping in, Corey Dickerson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Corey Dickerson
takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Waiting on it, the center fielder. 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ian Kinsler
starts him out with a slider for a strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Harper has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Standing in, Hisashi Iwakuma. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Justin Smoke will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Left field and deep. Trout ranging back. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Ready once again.
Number 1, Gerard.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about it.
And the throw to first is there. The inning. Hyunjin Ryu, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Leading off for Idaho,
Joe Mauer is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And the pitch on 2-1. Line to the right side. Cruz is there to put it away for out number 1. Digging in, Louis Tiant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Attention, please. Now pitching, Corey Guerin.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tries to dump this one out to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot. Here's Bryce Harper now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. There's a drive out toward left center field. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Ready for another shot now. Number 24. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2. Ken Giles is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Digging in once again, Ken Griffey. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Fouled back. Now the 0-2 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-2 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Ken Griffey becomes out number 2 this inning. And he'll get there in plenty of time. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Tulowitzki is there to take it. So on just 1 pitch, they're able to get Tulowitzki. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Gung. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 1-1. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Number 7 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second, and he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching.
And the second baseman is there to make the play. Striding in once again, Mike Trout. Carlos Gonzalez is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Cruz on the move, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Eddie Matthews. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. Ready for another shot now. Troy Tulowitzki. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 7, Joe.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Fouled straight back. Line towards center field. Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Ready for another chance. Nelson Cruz. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Number 24 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Number 10.
Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. On the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Ian Kinsler. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Brian Dozier will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Man, we're getting late in the game. His ball's still jumping all over the place. The knuckler has been working. That's why he's still in this game so deep into it.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Therefore, it is Votto. 2 away now. Now to the plate, Ken Giles. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. Digging in, Gerard Dyson. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Flips it underhand. And the 2-out threat will not. Anthony Swarzak gets the call from the pen to take over.
Swarzak.
Jeff Bagwell is up off the bench.
Now coming in to pinch hit, Jeff Bagwell.
Popped up. Number 7 is there for it. But the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now.
Bryce Harper.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dickerson is there to put this one away, and perhaps an over-anxious Harper is set down on the first pitch he sees. Digging in and looking for more, number 24. Switch hitter batting left here. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Bounce towards the second baseman. Gonna be a tough play, and he's safe. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ken Griffey. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. 2 out with the man at first. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Long throw to the plate. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Now batting, Joey Votto, trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. A couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone. Trevor Rosenthal.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Trevor Rosenthal.
Carlos Gonzalez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Line drive to center field. Dickerson is there as he makes the catch, and they'll Raleigh Fingers has been summoned from
now pitching.
Now in the box. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Line to the right side. Harper is there. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 7. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going? We may see a team meeting to motivate them a little bit better.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Griffey is there. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire. So striding forward now, Eddie Matthews. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Here comes another 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. Into the box now, Troy Tulowitzki. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. There to field it is Tulowitzki. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away.
The catcher.
So here's Joe Mauer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Nelson Cruz now. No hits in 3. Fernando Rodney answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Under it is the center fielder. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Kelvin Herrera will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Good pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Here now is
We're just a few blocks south of Lake Erie at Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. It's the home opener of this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Indians. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Hit back up the middle. Bregman has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Buster Posey now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Buster Posey.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
See what happens when you...
And we'll have to leave it there. At the plate, number 4. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, number 4.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been real ugly watching them play recently. They just haven't played good ball, and nobody wants to watch that. Somebody's got to step up, make a big play, make a big pitch, or even the manager making the right move. But something's got to change the mojo on this club to get them winning.
And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Travis fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now batting, Jose Ramirez. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Polanco giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's Jay Bruce now. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Softly hit toward the hole. Morales charging this one. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will. Stepping in, Kendrys Morales. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. The throw into second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. So striding in, number 11. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. The 0-1 delivery. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And a fastball just a bit high. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, C.J.
Line drive to center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And he is in there. Settling in now, Devin Travis. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 4 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Designated hitter, Edwin.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And now a pitch on the way. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Kepler is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's currently hitting just under .310 on the season. Ball one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Aoki ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Here's Carlos Santana now. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Santana.
And a ball 1-0. A man at third with 1 away. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Now a snap throw over to third. Back in standing. A little bit outside. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Baseman,
Brandon Belt is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And the pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
One and two. Here it comes. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So stepping in, Alex Bregman. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Hit on the ground out to short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Now in the box, Colby Rasmus. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And that will score the run from second as they jump in front now, 2-1. Ready for another chance? Number 4. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Travis has it on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not. Stepping up now, Nori Aoki. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Gregory Polanco. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Riding in once again, Jake Bruce. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a big swing by Bruce as he lifts this one high in the air to deep right field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Digging in for his second at-bat, Edwin Encarnacion. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Fouled straight back. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Aoki. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jason Kipnis. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? And he'll step on the bag himself. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. It'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto. On the ground up the middle. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. Bruce has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
First baseman
digging in, Kendrys Morales. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Ramirez is up with it. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Santana will take the turn and head for second now. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. Santana is on his way home. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1. Stepping in, Alex Bregman. A base hit in his first trip. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. The tag, and they got him coming back to third. Hit hard towards center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Into the box, Colby Rasmus looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in once again, number 4. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. On to first, a double play. In now, number 11. He'll start off the 5th in this one. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Designated hitter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. C.J. Cron swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. In there, a base hit. They'll try to score that runner from first. He's around third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. The tag by Santana, and he is out at the plate.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors in the game for Toronto. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into shallow right field. Kipnis is right there to handle it. And there are 2 gone now. Throw won't get him. Here's Nori Aoki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder. Nori
Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And ready once again, Jose Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Baseman, Jose
Pulled toward
Ramirez.
right center field. Aoki is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Here's Jay Bruce now.
Right fielder
He comes in
number
1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Polanco has a read on it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that's cut on and missed 0 and 1.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Polanco racing back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gregory Polanco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bruce going back on it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Max Kepler goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Bregman gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is... In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
You know, he's really struggling, and tell you what, he's just getting hit around, but it hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's getting ahead of guys. He just can't put them away. 70% of the time, get this, 70% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike. The stuff just hasn't been there.
Digging in once again, Carlos Santana. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Ready once again, Brandon Belt. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Ryan Tepera enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Aoki is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in once again, Alex Bregman. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Kepler's on his horse. He gets there to make the play, and that ends. Ready for another shot now, Buster Posey. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The 1-2 pitch. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here comes the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there are two down.
Now batting, number 11.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Santana is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Colby Rasmus. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in to try it again, number 4. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-0 delivery. And that's through into center field, base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. After it is Aoki. He's there and records the first out. Throw back to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. One out now for the Indians in their 7th. And stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a little chopper to the right side. Travis takes it in. On to first, and there are 2 down. Now to the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. 0-1 count and the pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High pop up. Posey has a play. And that's the third out. Here's C.J. Cron now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
A designated hitter, C.J. Cron.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone to lead off the inning. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Line to the right side. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Center fielder, Nori Aoki.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Under it is Rasmus now for route number 2. Here's Gregory Polanco. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Bregman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth.
Second baseman.
Up high in the air.
Jason Kipnis.
And there's out number one. Here's Carlos Santana now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. And this will be fouled away. Santana waiting on a 1-1. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Throw gets him, 2 down. Striding in, Brandon Belt. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Polanco is there, and they breeze through this half inning. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he leaps and makes the circus catch. My goodness, what a play there. Into the windup and the pitch. And a ball pop foul to the right side, out of play. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Bregman ranges to his left. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
The catcher, number 20.
Now batting, Buster Posey. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Bruce coming on, and a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
Posey takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. The relay throw. The tag, and he'll be called out. And that is going to do it for this ballgame. And, fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Johnny Cueto. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he went the distance in this one, gave the bullpen a day off, and allowed only 2 runs to come across the score. You'll take that every day of the week, so he has to feel real good about what he accomplished here.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 2 runs.
Baseball under the lights from Progressive Field here in the Buckeye State of Ohio. It's the home opener of this new season between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Indians. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together, and I'm looking at one right now.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Aledmus Diaz. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Here's Buster Posey now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat. Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Santana finds it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. Here's Kendrys Morales. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And Rasmus will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, number 4. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off with a Tribe, center fielder, number 4.
And that misses, ball 1. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And a veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
This is pulled into right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. In there, a base hit. In now, Jay Bruce. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Now a big swing by Bruce as he lifts this one high in the air to deep right field. Out of here and by a long ways, a monstrous 3-run home run. First pitch on its way. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. This is just a bit out of reach as it's off the top of the visitor's dugout.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
A little roller toward the hole. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now in the box,
Batting
Carlos Santana.
Catcher.
His average for the year sits in the 280s entering
Santana.
play. Line toward the alley in left center. Polanco will get there, and he puts it away to. Digging in now, number 11. The
Leading
average
off for the
for him
Blue
entering
Jays,
play, not
third
far
baseman,
north of 200.
Number 11.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a fastball just a bit high. Here it is on 3-1. A changeup over the inside corner.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And he struck him out. Here's C.J. Cron now.
Batting 6.
Into the
Designated
windup
hitter,
and the pitch.
C.J. Cron.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him. And now you go back outside. You know he's got to protect inside. You go back outside to try to get the out.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bruce on the run. Around first, he's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Batting 7. Second baseman.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Nori Aoki. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Aoki.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him. Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs, 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. He'll
Leading
start
up
us
with a
out here in the
drive.
home half of the
First
second.
baseman, Brandon Belt.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Alex Bregman. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Hard hit ball to short. Diaz brings it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate, Colby Rasmus. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Gregory Polanco. And a quick
Leading off
glance
for
at the
Toronto,
numbers will tell you it's been a
left
huge struggle for him at the plate this year.
Polanco.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. On the move is Rasmus. 1 out. Digging in to try it again. Max Kepler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Lined into left field, a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Catcher number 28.
He's set. Here it comes. Buster Posey comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Ready now, Kendrys Morales. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So now 2 men in scoring position. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Another one sent foul. Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis is there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready for another chance. Number 11. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball. Here it comes on 1-1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Ready with the 1-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Bruce. He makes the play, and that'll end the. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 4. Second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Now we're going to see what he's made of, Matt. He got a couple runs right there. They put on the board for him, but now you got to be that stopper. This is the half inning. You got to shut them down after you were given some runs.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He singled his last time up. Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll add another run to their lead as the run scores from second to make it 4-2 now. Here's Jay Bruce now. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler looks up. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Striding in, Edwin Encarnacion looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kepler racing back. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Polanco has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Carlos Santana now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Travis takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. On the ground near home. That rolls foul for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Aoki. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Trying to pick things up where he left off. C.J. Cron. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
C.J. Cron.
Hit in the air to right field. Bruce has a read on it. One away. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Center fielder.
Here's Nori Aoki. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Alex.
The short hit hard. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Striding in once again, Kobe Rasmus. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a good take here as he misses for a ball, and it's 2-1 now to the Cleveland left fielder. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Number 4.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Polanco moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the. Stepping in, Gregory Polanco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Gregory Polanco.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Max Kepler. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's a high pop-up. Ramirez is there. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Aledmus Diaz. A hit in 2 tries so far. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and can you believe it? At the plate, Jay Bruce. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. First pitch on its way.
Designated hitter. Edwin.
Smoke toward third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The second baseman.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. Morales has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box, Carlos Santana. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Aoki going back on it at the track. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Ready once again, Brandon Belt. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Digging in and looking for more, Buster Posey. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Buster Posey.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
Now that is some kind of power. That's a changeup on the first pitch. And he got out in front and pulled it and hit a home run with it. Let's see if he can straighten something out in this at bat.
A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's Kendrys Morales. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Morales.
Back up the middle. Bregman has it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 11. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and digging in to try it again. Alex Bregman. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ryan Tepera gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Kepler is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Number 30.
Ready for another chance? Colby Rasmus. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 8 runs and even 10 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Striding in once again, number 4. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's C.J. Cron now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
The designated hitter, C.J. Cron.
Swing and a line drive. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Devin Travis. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit to short. Played on the backhand. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Nori Aoki. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Bregman ranging into the outfield. And that's into the box now. Jose Ramirez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Here's Jay Bruce now, and he's shooting for history here as he's homered 3 times in this one. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Striding in, Edwin Encarnacion. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And he takes strike 2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The second baseman, number 22.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jason Kipnis is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana. Digging in once again, Carlos Santana. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. After it is Aoki. He can't get there as it falls in. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now the relay home. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Roberto Ozuna enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Roberto Ozuna.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score as well. And he's safe. Standing in, Colby Rasmus. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And he is in there. Digging in, number 4. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Polanco has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Here's Gregory Polanco. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Left fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Bullet back up the middle. Number 4 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
Push softly over toward the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Here's Buster Posey now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this one's in the dirt. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. Look out, 2-0 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Line towards center field. Diaz rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second. Here's Kendrick. Morales. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And this is fouled straight back. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him. Stepping in to the box, number 11, Nate Jones comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
65.
Little chopper back to the mound. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the right, but it's foul. Strike one. And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. Kepler's there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Jay Bruce. And he's shooting for history here as he's homered 3 times in this one. And a step off. Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit down the line at first. Morales takes it in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Edwin Encarnacion now. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Dylan Betances will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And Jason Kipnis up next will bat this inning. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the into the box, C.J. Cron. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
C.J. Cron.
Now the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Devin Travis is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a line drive. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Here's Nori Aoki. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Boone Logan enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. And this is drifting foul back into the stand. Comes set with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner going a second time. Pitch outside, the throw. He He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Bruce, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the run is in to score from third. The relay throw, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound. So coming to the plate, Max Kepler. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around it. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems